This is the 5 Minute Art Show. My name is Nathaniel. I'm here with Allison Heaney and Solimar Salas, and we are going to be talking about the Latino Comics Expo coming up in just a little while. It's going to happen on November 7th. This is the first time that we have museum representatives instead of an artist talking about their art, but this is art museum people, so this is just as valid for this kind of format. So thank you both for being here. I have a couple of questions that I've prepped. We're going to start our 5 minutes right now. What led you both to the museum? And as you say that, maybe talk a little bit about your titles and your roles there.
All right, I'll let Solis
Allison, we'll
go
start
first.
with you. Sorry.
Oh, me? All right. Well, hi, my name's Allison Heaney. I'm Vice President of Learning and Public Programs. So I'm in charge of all the programming, tour, workshop, and creative front of house sort of things. I came into museums as first a professor and an educator, but my favorite thing is really to work with interpretation, especially our comic book artists for Latino Comics Expo, working with how art can be part of industry and career, but also creativity and mental health and social justice. So that's what I love about that. I'll popcorn it over to Soli.
Well, thank you for the invitation and the opportunity to participate. My name's Solimar. I also go by Soli. I'm the Deputy Director here at the Museum of Latin American Art. And I I've been working in museums for the last 20 something years, and I've had several different areas where I work on. And I think for me, the guiding goal and principle has always been to support what a museum does to the community, not just the ones that live near it or visit us, but those that we also serve and represent through our mission. And that definitely includes the Latino Comics Expo as part of our cultural programming. Right now, I am directly also related to the outreach and the partnerships that we establish with our community. And one of those has been the Latino Comics Expo for multiple years, even before I started. So it's always good to see how it keeps growing and how it keeps just getting better and better.
Mhm.
Perfect. I love that you both like just really seamlessly through started talking about Latino Comics Expo. Thank you for doing that. What are some highlights for the both of you? Soli, you were just talking. So what's one of the highlights about Latino Comics Expo that you look forward to every year, or maybe you're looking forward to this year?
I always love looking at what the illustrators have coming up in their vendor booths. There is so much creativity and so many different storylines to the graphic novels that will be presented that I think there's something for everybody here. And I usually like to also collaborate with some of them and then have them permanently at the store throughout the year. So not just during that one moment of our calendar of events, but also encouraging and promoting the Latino comic creators throughout the year. And I'll pass it over to Allison because Allison also has a lot that she likes about this event.
Please.
I I think it's also really cool. We do have a lot of panels, so the social aspect of the whole artistic endeavor is really fun. We've got a lot of panels going on. We also have in recent years kind of an uptick of cosplayers. Really great people coming in as Latino comic characters or characters by Latino creators, which has been really exciting to just kind of create this bonded community that we see growing every year, especially through social media and through websites. And so it's a chance for us to all get together and just chat art.
I love that. And speaking of cosplayers, one of the cosplayers, I don't know if it was last year or the year before, but somebody dressed up as Senor Ding Dong. Do you either of you know who Senor Ding Dong is?
Yes, we do.
It's such a one-off deep Simpsons reference that just like when I saw it, I couldn't remember his name. It was such a deep cut. I was like, oh my God, that's so funny. Like I remember the joke, but I don't remember the character's name. I've been exhibiting at the Latino Comics Expo for a number of years, and it's always a good time. So yeah, everybody should absolutely come through. In 30 seconds or less for each of you, Allison, we'll start with you. 30 seconds or less. Why should people make time for Latino Comics Expo on November 7th?
I think that you should make time for the Latino Comics Expo because it's a chance to be inspired by a community that is defined by resilience and resistance and creativity. It's a chance to sit down and talk with the artists themselves, like Rafael Navarro or Jaime Hernandez, Javier Hernandez, and see their artwork. Many of the artists here are just so open and willing to share their journey. So especially if you're a young artist or you're an entrepreneur or you're trying to work in a comic book store or even in the industry, it's a chance to really talk with them. It's that kind of space. Plus, there's going to be food. There's going to be a DJ out playing some tunes in the parking lot. We're going to have a beer and margarita tent. So it's just a really great Sunday afternoon.
Awesome. Soli, same question.
I think Allison said pretty much the same. But I will add, we're also really honored to be celebrating Carlos Saldaña's El Burrito as the featured artist and highlight and protagonist for this year's poster. Again, it's that opportunity every year to be able to highlight one of the comic book artists in the poster as well as throughout the event. That for us, it's just a lot to do.
Awesome. Thank you both. You really like stuck the landing there. Made this within 5 minutes. Thank you so much for taking the time. Really quickly, do you want to talk at all a little bit about the treasure that's buried underneath MoLAA and how we can all get to it? No, I'm just kidding. Thank you both. I really appreciate
I was thinking, if you find it, let me know.
it. Will do.